What's going on, fam? We are back to Pyre, the sport ball game. A gap through the nameless lower summits beneath Mount Elodial. Faye believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here. Pamitha expects some long-lost valuables to be stashed here. I want a blessing. The sublime beauty of Mount Elodial, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has been enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. However, Faye has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Tizo seems not to share Faye's enthusiasm, as he does not like the cold. You've been here before, Tizo, isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay, unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, is that? Something about her changes then. Wait, look, but Tizo, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Tizo seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Faye rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on astonished. Was that the scribes? It was, I know it was. They said something to me. They spoke to me. They told us we were welcome, that we're welcome here. Faye runs off to spread the word amongst all your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. +2 hope. Hedwin express a passing whim to see the view from here. Sir Gilman wishes to look upon the sacred waters. We'll give him a chance. You and Hedwin walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers, as Jody would say. No sign of anything at all. You sense something is troubling. Oh, that... It's just I've been giving lots of thought to everything that Fulford's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We on our way back one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over. When the time comes, we want you to decide. Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This might be all a part of Fulford's plan, but we got here thanks to you. And even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Fulford has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing the rites, and we'll be stuck down here together, just like this. The two of you walk on in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, Hedwin turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. More prepared for the rite. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I'll do that. I'll maybe throw you in. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more, and falls under an archway of carved stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together, much how we act with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all others follow. When the last of her companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, and the two who then appear before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq?
Salutium, Ceres.
It is. Greetings, Celeste. And how was your rest?
Velamta, Ceres.
Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate?
Well.
Aye. Then let's make this quick. She gestures towards the rest of you. Now each of you in turn state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing the scribe gate. Do what she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They called me Hedwin the Deserter. I've come here to seek freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel promptly prompts Ruki to speak up next. They are. I'm regarded as the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here. I guess with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jordariel. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Faye, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Tizo seems to live up to the Nightwing's legacy. Maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Pamatha Thalin. I am only here because my sister's here. Then, as Wolfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the remnants any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Wolfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, that one day we may all stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. Your youth is gone, but your thirst of knowledge earned you a trip to the downside. Yeah. You have always sought to understand the world around you. That knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now it has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. State also what you truly seek. I want true freedom. You wish to return to the Commonwealth and to live out your days there doing as you please. You want to help your friends. You want revenge. You want to see what happens. I do want to see what happens. You just want to see your quest through to the end. You are not one to go through life examining whatever it is you desire. You take life as it comes and are content to appreciate some of the surprises. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once, and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq, I, Celeste. Be on your way as well. Lord Mitchell bows his head, puts his hat back on, and does not look back at her. Neato. It's a big book. From the top of Mount Elodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you've crossed to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Okay, so let me get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pages. There's 8 people I have to get through this gate. The Imp Hob and I, we helped to save my Emperor. And when the danger did subside, my Emperor Solomon Mur, he said something to me, which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Galathian, so that I may yet have mine. You too, how are an exile of the downside. In all the day which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. River frost, so cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and fresh, food fresh longer. Well, why would I want the wagon cool? That's ridiculous. Jodaria appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her remnants. Hedwyn too joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? None as yet, complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The 3 of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Wolfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey! What'd I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How far your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. I just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there for a good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well. That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just... We might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwyn slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know, to promise, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but that's just the start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back to. What? You think they're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try it. Jodariel turns to you. Rita, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn. And Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your heart that it shall be the first one. Your 3 companions gain +1 hope. Ooh. Shot. Hey guys. Oh, just so you're aware and all, I know how you come here, how you made it this way up. I know it all alright. But here, because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there. An awful lot. Yeah. I'll buy this.
Great taste.
Yeah?
Great taste.
No. But I want that. Okay. That's useless. I want him to get out of here. Okay, Tizo, just to be sure. That's full. Okay. Man, I would love that. Must be a lucky day here, or I don't know what, Dad. Let's do it. Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn? Yes. Though several of us have another question about what's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the rites this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwyn, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It's as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same if we achieve victory. We wait our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight our plan is set in motion. We are united in cause. We shall look as ever towards the stars for guidance and seize upon the future chances, just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. Ooh, this music. I'm ready. Tizo's gonna carry us home. That's all I know.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn in each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn in each of the triumvirants is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Oh god. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damned Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we would never see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Jodariel and scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages, not in these damned robes. Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she removes the mask to her mask. Before she moves to remove her mask. Wow. Just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa! You must be new. Jodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha! I like you curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I would rather cut my tongue out. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now come on! Ignarius throws his mask on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on those behalf of who shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in a subtle way. Rita, this is it. The first champion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be right. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Oh, can Hedwyn go?
Who most deserves their freedom?
Oh, Hedwyn can't go. Okay, it's gonna be her.
Jodariel.
Me. Why? Then, the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well then. Under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one named Jodariel shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall compete your triumvirate, to strive alongside Jodariel and see her return to glory?
Who shall be at her side?
Oh, you know it's gonna be my boy Tizo. Tizo is more than willing to throw all of his support behind Jodariel this night. You got it, reader darling.
The choice is
very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared to read? Aye, Celeste. Then let us begin. Nightwings! Been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. Oh my god, he has such a big aura.
Commence.
Like, ooh, the music. No. Oh, they're so good. Come on. One down. Oh god, 130. I gotta be careful. Okay. Oh, this music is amazing. Got it. I'm gonna rely on my flying types all the way down the line. Yoink. Too easy. You good-for-nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At this, at least. But now, the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Oh, Moira. I doubt you'd even recognize me anyways. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. Oh, I will. Doink. That was a good fight. I did good. Yoink.
Now then. Ouch.
Ah, come on. Bye.
There it is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth.
Oh, I didn't lose a
As for
single
their
thing.
adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Yes.
The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be
I didn't lose
free,
a single battle.
absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth.
Joe
The
Dario.
adversary and all others shall remain
Joe
to
Dario.
carry
Oh my
out
god, just say
their
her
rightful
name.
sentences.
Good. What a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it, damn it. Nightwings! Be seeing you around again. And I guess, and next time we ain't gonna be so God. Nightwings! Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. After all this time, she turns her gaze towards the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for this, for doing this for me. The life I recall back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I do not know what I shall find on my return. However, I know this. If this place is still like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better. For as long as I remain my strength and breath. You see her smile faintly, and then she disappears into the shimmer pool. Though you can still hear her voice, though faintly now. Farewell then, Rita. All of you, for now. Yay!
Godspeed, Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Enlightenment earned.
Hembras.
All in all, having to unlearn everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than I expected. Speed is going to get me through this game. Next.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
So now I have to make it through with less people. What do I do at the end? Do I just have one person? It's just gonna be Tizo by himself. After your victory of the Timbers in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from there. I don't know what I'm going to do without him. Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Jadoriel again if we persevere. Our journey has now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that. Rita, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Elodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Jadoriel as you look towards the heavens. Seek your new destination. Oh god, is it all the way down? Where it be? You search and search, but in vain. No stars are shining now. The stars reveal nothing, do they not? You confirm his suspicion. It is as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There is a haven south of here. We will travel at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Hedwyn. You find Hedwyn on his own after Jadoriel's liberation. You sense straightway what is on his mind. The two of them were close through much of his life. He looks up to you, but his familiar smile is nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, my friend. I should be in a much better mood now. It's just... I can't believe she's gone. Then he shakes his head. Listen to me, I'm talking like she's... He falls silent again. You can tell he needs some time by himself and turn to leave. Wait, hold on, don't leave me here just yet. First of all, my friend, thank you. I don't like to think of it in quite these terms. But out of all of us, I really hope she'd manage to get out of here. She's been here the longest, not to mention I'd probably be dead 10 times over by now, if not for her. What's more, maybe other than Volford himself, I have a feeling she's really going to make an impact on this planet of ours, back on the other side. Just the same, though, I'm going to miss her. You and Hedwyn share some memories of Jadoriel for a time, then it grows clear to you that he needs some time alone. Thanks again, my friend. I hope one day all of us can meet again. Judy? She'd be happy on that day, I bet. It is very late now. You part ways after bidding each other a good evening. Don't worry, Hedwyn, you're next. Continue your journey. Good morning, my kid. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Moonlight Alcove. Volford leads all of you into a calm, quiet clearing tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. You find Volford seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, Rita. This wagon and I, we have many memories together, and I could not help relieving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. What did you do to earn your sentence? Why did the Nightwings disband? You asked Volford about his past in the Commonwealth, and how it is he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my kin. Most whom I've met during my travels have been reluctant to approach the subjects of one history before exile. Nonetheless, I'm happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you're familiar with the stamping press, an illegal invention allowing written materials to be published. I owned and operated one. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine, under a pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while. But not for long enough. Here on the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to you. Anyway, that is the long and short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Why did the Nightwings disband? You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here, and Volfred's past connection to the group. I've been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a manner. I understand quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Back then it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Erisa, and another Orlick. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. The other triumvirats we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempest presented any threat to us in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Erisa, we lost her, and Orlick. He was my friend. He fell from Mount Elodial. We lost him as well. On the night when he was to be free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blamed the rights themselves. The circumstances that put us in danger. The downside is claimed many lives, yet it was too much. I vowed never to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could never be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, and towards a different purpose. This is all I wish to say of this, my kid. How do you know the Lone Minstrel? You asked Volfred about his history with the Lone Minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much how you see it. Although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe it. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. I have tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he is not from here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time. Thought it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It has been good to see him doing relatively well, anyway. Was there anything else you wish to talk about me? Nah. You thank Volfred for his time and bid him a good day. Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my cab for now. It shall be ready by the time you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside. It is impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of the rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back the freedom one by one. Many moons pass, then one evening. May I have a moment, reader? The Lone Minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites, as has been your leaning through your stay at this abode. Beg your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see here. Please follow me. Look forth, reader. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more a path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. Uh-oh. What's that? Teresa the Silver Star. What's going on? Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. You may choose from several different rites. Let's go back to the start. The stars urge that we go to Ridge of Gold, a long way off. Volfred, sir, how ready are we to reach the Ridge of Gold in course of due time? You know full well, Tariq. Preparations are complete. You think you see the Lone Minstrel smile ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather the belonging, rest, and then assemble the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought to be fewer rites this time, until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many it is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought to present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Words of the news soon spread to the group. Okay, thank you very much for joining, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.